So the goal with this one, and the reason why I say it's a standing glute bridge, is because we're still doing this hinging mechanics. And if you were to actually watch this video from a side-on perspective, it's pretty much the exact same movement as a glute bridge. Now the key thing here is that we have a ramp that puts us in our max level dorsiflexion. So we want to limit any type of dorsiflexion here. And so when the knees travel forward, they can only go just slightly past the ankle and they can't go any further. This is going to stop us from using the quad to extend the movement and instead give us the only option of pushing the hips back. Now what you want to do here is, as you're going down into the movement, you want to sit back and push your hips back as much as you can, but not let the rib cage flare too much. So you don't want the rib cage to pop up. You don't want to use too much lumbar extension and sit back where you're extending through the lumbar spine. Instead, you just want to sit back, maintain intra-abdominal pressure into that position, then driving through the heels and pushing the hips forward. So it's sitting back to that position, pushing up. Now you don't have to use a bench behind you, but I would strongly recommend it, as this way you can standardize the depth each time. You want to have the bench at a height so that when you sit back into the movement, it's going to stop you just shy of parallel, or just shy of a position where you're going to start to get any lumbar flexion or basically any butt wink or anything of that nature. So again, we're going to inhale as we go down and then exhale as we go back up. Steady down, making sure the knees just go slightly over the ankle, pushing forward through the glutes. What you can do with this movement is you can attach a band to this point here so it kicks in on the bottom half of the movement there. And what that'll do is that'll reverse band and change the profile, making this a lot more favorable as we're deloading it as we're getting weaker into the movement. So again, you want to sit back into the seat there, making sure the hip joint goes as far back behind the line of force, which is the line of the Smith machine there. So pushing the hips back, pausing, getting a good contraction through the glutes as you come back up.